Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have a new Leetcode problem. If you are new here in this channel, we try to solve Leetcode problems, teach system design, and talk about maybe JavaScript concepts and answer questions that you may face in your interviews in general. It's this channel goal is to give you a way to ace your software interviews. If this sounds interesting for you, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let's start into it. So the problem says that string to integer atoi implement the my atoi string is function which convert a string to a 32-byte set integer similar to C and C++ atoi function. The algorithm for my atoi string is as follow: read in and ignore any leading white spaces. This is one. First, check if the next character, if not already at the end of the string, is minus or plus. Read this character if it is either. This determines if the final result is negative or positive, respectively. Assume the result is positive if neither is present. Read in next the characters until the next non-digit character or the end of the input reached. The rest of the string is ignored. Convert these digits into an integer, 1, 2, 3, and like it will be 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 3, 2. It will be directly 3, 2. If no digits were read, then the integer is 0. Change the sign as necessary from step 2. If the integer is out of the 32-byte signed integer range, 2 in the power of 31 or 2 in the power of 31, then minus 1, sorry, then it claims the integer so that the remains the range, specifically integers less than minus 2 in the power of 32 should be claimed to minus 2 in the power of 32, and integers greater than 2 in power of 31 minus 1 should be claimed to 31 minus 1. After that, we return the integers. So only the space characters is considered a white space character. Do not ignore any characters other than the leading white space or the rest of the string. So we have this example, 42. We're taking 42. The underlined characters are what is read in. The caret is the current reading position. Step 1, 42, no characters reading because there is no leading white space. Step 2, 42 characters reading because there is neither minus or plus. Step 3, 41 string is in read. The phrase integer in 42, since 42 is in the range between minus 31 and 2 in the power of 31, the final result is 41. So the solution, I guess, that we just follow the rules. So let's just try to follow the rules together. So first, we want to create some variables. Let's create one variables that will hold the positive or negative. So let's call sign, which will equals 1. We will assume it is positive, and we have result, which will equals 0. This will be our end result, which we will return, I guess, in the end. and we have the index, and I guess we could have let in it will be input is the length, I guess. Is the length. Okay, so I will say, okay, so first I want to discredit leading spaces. I want to see if we have any leading spaces. This is first. So I will make a while loop while s is sorry, yeah, s is less than n. No, sorry, index. Sorry, while index is less than n, and input. No, let's call this input, I guess, because it will be quite hard to try to read. Okay, let's leave it as is. Okay, let's let s dot character char at index equals 0. If that was the case, index plus plus, we add 1 to index. So we right now we just lose all the white spaces. Let's continue. So I'll say I will handle the sign. So if index is less than n, okay, and is dot character char at index equals plus. That means we will do two things, which will be sign equals 1, which it was actually, and index plus plus. So we start with a number, and I will make another one to check if it was minus. So let me copy this one and delete this one. And it will be minus like that. It's yeah, and the sign, it will be -1. And okay, let's just throw let's pause the digits here. So I will say, okay, a while, I'll create a while loop. I will say index should be while index index smaller than n, and the character is in the between 0 and 9. So we can do this by regular expression. So like that, and I'll do it. It's between 0 to 9. Dot test input dot char at index. So here, this one, it's basically this line in JavaScript, the real expression test that checks whether the character at given index position in the input string is a digit from 0 to 9 or not. So let's try to have the digit. So let's just create a digit variable. Let digit will equals input dot char at index at minus 0 here, and we talk about why. Because if I can say find anything, I'll just add 0. I'll add if sorry, if result bigger than, here it's important here because like right now we wanna build the code for overflow condition, when parsing an integer from string. So if we want to do that, we want to make sure that it's the number is in this area. So how can we do this? We create this in the if limit. So if the result is bigger than math dot floor number dot 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 max value divided by 10. If that was the case, or oh sorry, no, not like that. Or the result equals math dot flow number dot max value. If that means if it's bigger or it's exactly equals the max value, and the digit and the digit is bigger than number dot max value modeled by 10. If that was the case, we will return if sign was equals to 1, we return number dot max value. Otherwise we return number dot min value. And yeah, and if this ends, I will do here something. I will talk about this if it's a statement, don't worry. I will say result equals 10 multiplied by result again plus this digit, okay, and index will be plus plus. Okay, let's just make it easy and just try to talk about it here. So first, let's talk about this if statement, because I guess this is the big elephant in the room here. So this code is checking for overflow condition when passing an integer from a string. Here is, let's give you a specific description. So first of all, we have that if the result's bigger than math.floor number that max divided by 10. This part of the condition checks whether the result is greater than or equal to the maximum value that an integer can hold divided by 10. And the number that max value is maximum value that can be represented by a JavaScript number. Dividing by 10 gives you the maximum value that you can be safely multiplied by 10 without causing in an overflow. This checks ensure that if you multiply results by 10, because you do this here actually, if you multiply the results by 10 without causing an overflow, and this check ensure that if you multiply the result by 10 in the next step, it won't exceed the maximum value. Okay, so here we want to have the results equals math. Here results equal math.floor number floor number the max value and digit bigger than number dot max value modeled by 10. This part of the condition further checks for the overflow. It verifies that the result is exactly equal to the maximum safe value when divided by 10, and that the current digit, which is the digit being processed, is greater than the last digit of the max value number, which will be the number that max value multiplied by 10. And this calculates the last digits of the maximum value, and this checks ensure that appending that digit to the result would exceed the maximum integer. So let's just try to go through the full function. So first we initialize variables. We have sign. This variable represent the sign of the integer. It's initially set to 1, which is positive. We have result, the result variable that stores the converted integer. We have the index, the variable is used to travels the input string, and we have n, which is this the variable stores the length of the input. We first we stripe leading spaces here, and after that we handle the sign here. And after that we have this code that we talk about, the if statements, and we have this code, the code continues to iterate through the characters in the input string, converting them to digits and adding them to the result. First we check the overflow and the underflow conditions during the process, if the result exceeded the integer that max value divided by 10, or if it equals to it and the next digit is greater than the integer that max value divided by 10, it returns the integer that max value directly for overflow similarity. If it's underflowed, it returns the integer min value. And finalizing, once we successfully convert the string to an integer without overflow and underflow, it multiplies the results by the sign. And yeah, and that's it. No, we want to return result divided by sign. Sorry, this is wrong. Let me run the code and see if it works or not. It didn't work because yeah, I guess I did something. Yeah, yes. I don't know why I did input though. While all of this input. Oh, this is not good. Why? So let me think about this one. So we have here if index less than n and is the character at index equals to. I didn't do the white space. What? 0? What? I guess it should be like that. Let me run. Yeah, let me submit. Wrong answer. Why it's wrong answer? Let me look at this one, the output and the expected. Okay, why that happened? I have no idea why this happened. Let me think about this one. So it's mainly here. We didn't return what we expected to return. So I'm saying if result bigger than math.floor, max.value divided by 10, or result equals math.floor max value divided by 10. Yes, divided by 10. Let's submit again. Let's see if it worked. Oh, it didn't work still. Why? Let's see results. Dot value and digit number that makes value divided by 10. Here, let's think why this is not working. Okay, I want to make sure that if it's let's add the right one. Let's see if it will submit. Oh, okay, it's still wrong. So there's the problem is with something different. The problem is with something different. We expect this one and we get this one. Why? What is the problem here? I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea. It should work. Let's see. Do we have number the integer? I guess because number makes value. I guess this is not working. So we should change it to have like a make value or something like that. Let's see. So I'll try to remove that. Let's remove all of this one and try to have this one here and call it input. This is the same thing, everything. However, but just we have the integer here and we have the input. Everything the same. Let's submit and see if it will work. Okay, it didn't work, but what was the wrong? Everything looks fine to me. It's bigger or it's equal, maybe because the double equal and also the integer makes. I guess this was the problem. Anyway, that's my solution for the problem. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will never miss a video, and see you in future problem, guys.